All right, welcome to the Dilly Disc Golf channel, y'all. This will be the first video and getting started hot with Mr. Connor O'Reilly here.
What an honor.
Super stoked to be able to put this together. He was actually my very first coach almost like 4 years ago, I want to say, and helped put me on the right path. You know, helped to like keep me honestly delusional in a disc golf dream to be able to pursue it, and you know, obviously be here today to compete against you is super cool. Really big full circle moment. But we're on the back nine now, so if you haven't caught the front nine, we'll leave the link in the description to go check out the front nine on his channel. We've got a battle rolling right now. I started with 3 strokes and we're down to 2.
He built it up to 6 at one point. It was back and forth, you know. It's been...
I was like, I don't want those. You can have them back. It's okay. It's a little bit of a pillow fight right now. I won't lie. Neither of us are shooting like we want to, but that's what the back nine's for.
Exactly.
They don't call us the back nine bandits.
You blew out the back 9.
They just don't call us that.
It's funny. I always like to say you blew out the back 9, but I'm like, man, people are gonna take that in a bad way or something. But you blew the back 9 out. You score only birdies. The round can always be good, right? So
here at Dilly Disc Golf, we don't discriminate against blowing the back 9 out. Let's get into it.
Starting off hot on the Dilly Disc Golf channel. You know, really cool to be here with Mitch, not only as a coach and to see his growth. Not only whatever I taught him is one thing, but for him to put in the effort, put in the time, work on his game. He already had a solid swing when he came to me. We kind of fine-tuned a couple things that maybe slid past him, but also to be able to give a kid from the city I'm from hope that they can make it in the disc golf world like that touches my heart right there. That makes it all worthwhile, you know. So that makes all 27 trees I hit in the front 9 worth it right there. So. And that disc is in my bag for this hole alone.
Golly, what a shot. Ooh. That's a flippy disc right there. Holy cow. Let's get started good on the back 9.
I was worried he's going to have that wraith in his hand again.
Nice and low. Right. There's still a chance.
Low
get up there.
Is a better golf miss for that reason alone.
Exactly. I'm just going to try to get up there for the par on this one. Giving it a good ride. Get over the wall. All right, we'll have a long look at it if we want to get frisky.
You know, I was gonna say this is what you can expect out of a perfect drive, but every time I've talked shit, I've played a terrible shot afterwards. So I'm just gonna respect this upshot and throw it to the best of my abilities here.
Beautiful shots. All right, he's applying the pressure.
Business. We're here.
I would also like to point out that was a 7 speed. That was crushed. Okay, so I actually did sneak over the wall just barely, and we're absolutely, we have to run this. It's a little too enticing.
From the rock garden bunker.
Oh, it's a great layup.
Oh wait, Mitch, I have an announcement. I'm actually going to be re-signing with... Oh, I got y'all.
Not a chance.
What is this guy even saying? Birdie, let's go. Knocking on the door, here we are.
Oh no.
1 stroke to go. Just throw something straight that's going to drift ever so slightly to the right. Something just like that, except for maybe like another degree of turn.
Oh, what a shot.
That'll play though, that'll play.
Shot.
Slipped around the corner. Good thing I didn't shave my non-existent beard this morning.
All right, so we gotta get some strokes back. Oh, is it enough?
Here's a ball.
I think it is. All right, we're not out of it yet. Got an ace on this one. Had no business acing this one. It was a Lone Star curl.
Nice.
Nah, Lone Star makes some good discs. But ended up hitting it for $740.
What?
And ended up paying for all of my NADGT plus several more tournaments. And that was kind of at a turning point.
That's how you know he was dedicated to the game at that point. He took that ace money, and he invested it in his
Because
tournaments.
I couldn't really afford to play an ADGT, and that was like the one thing I was looking forward to.
The disc golf gods smiled upon him.
They did. They
It
did.
was deserving.
All right, it is time to put these absolutely stunning Meridian Mojaves to use. Beautifully overstable putter. Show off that we have been practicing putting, I swear. I basically count those in for him, so we need this one.
Oh,
Heartbreaker. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
definitely showed the stability on that little flex though.
Yeah.
About 2 paces inside the circle here with the Iron Samurai.
Automatic.
From back in them days when Discmania was cool. No, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. No, I didn't. Cut that. Hole 12. One of the many reasons that the new redesign at Roy is so much more forehand friendly than the old course. And they definitely opened up some of the backhand friendliness of this hole with 3 trees on the left being chopped down within the last couple months. But forehand's really suiting the shape of this one. Back to all square, so it's a whole new day. Did I finally throw an ace on this hole?
Oh no.
Wow, where's the jump, bro?
Good
Where's
shot.
the jump?
That's a Nuko S. That should have jumped.
That is the perfect spot. Like Holcomb said earlier, the skips don't exist out here anymore. They just
it's just
this
dust.
dies. I don't know.
Dust Bowl. Got 6 holes to play. And I'd like to get those 3 strokes back. All right, lock in. Oh yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Oh, he's noodle arming me this time, throwing the 9 speed. I see you. I see you. There you go.
I swear I know how to play golf. We'll get there eventually. All right. We're not losing one, and that's
Tried to hit him with
progress.
the old basketball fan trick, but it didn't work. Good line frame there. Good line frame. Cameras, no camera.
I needed that one. We had to break the ice also on the back 9 because it's on a different channel, and now the birdies may flow as they please.
Congrats on the first birdie of your channel. May there be many
wow,
more.
hey.
That's awesome.
Momentous.
I mean, I guess I stole that from him, but his first birdie on the channel.
Bastard.
That's low, but I'd rather miss a little right. And maybe we'll show y'all why, but who knows?
That was a mean kick.
Yeah, probably deserved it.
Woo. Wow, that is just as close as you can shave it. Not a good throw, but a good result. So we did some questions on the front 9. Got a few more for the back 9. So obviously the differences between a local pro and a touring pro mostly comes down to consistency and being able to execute a shot when it matters. So consistency, consistency, consistency is always the answer. But what else is there to look for between a local pro at, the top of their scene? Not saying I'm there quite yet, but that and a touring pro.
I think the consistency is one thing, like you said, because there are so many players in this world so talented at throwing certain shots at a certain percentage of clip. So getting that percentage up is the biggest thing, and you hit on that. But I think finding ways not only to be a sponge for other players, but also like recognizing what your strengths are and kind of doubling down on those sometimes and being a little less prideful in your choices, not trying to necessarily show what you can do as much as just go string a couple birdies together because you know the high percentage play. And so building a game plan instead of kind of inserting your pride and your like boyish pride of like, oh, I can throw a little further than that, or I can do, I think that's one of the things that it's a never ending learning process, but I'd say that's something for a lot of newer players. You want to prove yourself, trust your game, make a good game plan, and just stick to that.
Yeah, that resonates a lot. I've definitely played a lot of tournaments where somebody parks it with a forehand. I'm like, oh,
I can
do that.
Yeah.
If I throw it 90% power and, that never goes perfectly right, and they're throwing it, 50% down a tight hallway and it's going the same distance.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily your shot to throw your shot, which will be something I'll take into this season to work on for sure.
I'm over here looking at the roller and shit, man, that's right dumb. I was getting ready to show you guys why you always have a hatchet in your kit, not just for chopping wood, but for getting through trouble. But then I realized another good tip, take a moment. Don't just step up to a shot with an idea of what you want to do. Really look at what the options are, because a lot of times until you actually get exactly to that perspective angle, you're not going to know what the best choice is. I'm going to end up going with this low forehand. Gives me a maybe outside chance at a 3 if I just throw the best forehand ever. But it should be an easy par worst. Which I might have just thrown the best forehand ever. We'll see. Woo! Nah.
She is up there.
Something though.
There's a tree right in the way. I don't know why they would do that. It's kind of messed up. I think we got to go above it just to make sure we get all that forward progress. I think we could get it there on a really good rip, but this isn't the time for that. This is the time to play my game and play safe, just as he said.
Obviously, anytime you're in this type of format, it kind of becomes a little bit of match play in a way. You can kind of gauge your shots based off the competitor, which changes things up from traditional stroke play. So I encourage you to play with your buddies, find ways to mix up the game. It can create excitement and can create different opportunities for aggression or for learning how to play with a lead. So it's a fun way to mix it up.
And also play with buddies that are a little bit better and get a stroke advantage.
Yes, that's the number one advice I would ever have. Play with better players than you. There's no better way to learn the game or to reinforce those good shots that you have when you compare them now to the players that in your mind are better than you.
I'm not saying that we're running it, but I'm not saying that we're not.
Forehand, eh? Bold strategy, Cotton.
We so didn't run that, like, at all. I have touch. Wow. That was a crush before.
I don't know, man. Now I feel like I maybe need to lay up, play mind games with Mitch here. No, we're going for this. What are you talking about? One more little wind read. That loop bag coming at us.
Automatic.
Atta kid.
Strong left side. Never doubt there.
Hole 14, a nice dual option par 3. You'll see the right hand players that have decent power opt for the right side more often than not. We do have a down tree that's clouding up that tight side of the gap there. There's also a straight shot, very seldom taken. I'm going overstable, Nuco S. You just got to beat the branch. Just got to beat the branch. Oh, I tickled it. I heard some of the backside of it and it just killed the speed. So we got like a 70 footer probably.
Oh no, I yanked it.
Parking lot.
The good part about that miss is it's a pretty easy par from over there.
I wouldn't know, I've never been
And he's
there.
70 feet, so. Found ourselves in a little clearing over here, so easy up and down. Goes in, that would be pretty electric, I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll give it a go. A little short, a little short.
Right about 45, 50 feet, at least that's what I think. So that means it's probably actually 60 feet because for some reason, as soon as I get outside the circle, my mind doesn't know how to do simple depth perception. Talked long enough for the wind to show up. There we are. Oh, I'm just getting a little flat.
I'm so glad that you said that because
hi.
I'm the exact same way. If it's like 35 feet, I'm like, this could be 47, 28, or maybe 52. I have no idea.
Usually
if I don't have flags, I am so screwed. I don't know.
I'm always like, if I'm questioning it, it's probably like actually 37 feet. And
Yeah.
I'm like thinking it's real close, but it's like 2 paces outside. It's like, oh.
And I'm totally that guy that will break out the rangefinder, really just for my own curiosity more than anything.
And that harkens back to what we talked about on hole 8 or whatever, or 7 or whatever, where I think having not only the whiskers, but having a line is the only way to really know. Like, imagine having a 3-point line in the NBA and it's like just a couple whiskers. So you got to guess if they're on it, if they're in between. It's like, what are we doing here, guys? Come on.
Whiskers for all courses.
Hole 15. A lot of times when the battle's close, it feels like this in a way can be one of the big deciding factors. One of the last holes left with like that 2 to 3 stroke swing potential possibly. Stand up. Oh, it's a little left, and I don't know. It was gonna end up flipping, but I'm not sure how quickly. Kind of neutral there.
Not bad. This is one of those situations where I saw him throw that shot, and I'm like, I want to throw that. That's not my game plan, and that's not my game. So we're just going with a little race. We're just gonna shape it a little bit. Whew. All right. Got away with it, and then got punished again. So I think if I was panicking, which I'm actually quite calm right now, feeling dangerous, I would go for a roller right now. But I'm actually just gonna try to get this one out of the gap, lay it up for my par, expect him to take a par from that tough lie, and then keep him honest on the next 3.
Playing some chess.
That's okay. That's okay. That's an easy, straightforward shot from there.
All right, you guys, I'm pinched left. Caught this tree, otherwise we might have cleared up somewhere. I'm gonna try to get up there, see if we can somehow steal a stroke with the flex forehand. It's a little turned, but I beat the initial gap, and worst case, we got a 4.
We laid up, it's time to execute. Oh, I'm gonna need you to sit down. I'm gonna have to make a putt.
All right, over here in the weeds, but we got a chance, maybe 85 feet, 80 feet. Should went back to the Focus. It brought me the Magic earlier, but I'm learning this new putter. It's not as stable as I thought, but at the same time, it's kind of stable. You know, it's one of those things.
All right, a little right to left headwind, just outside the circle. It's been automatic in practice. It's translated onto the course. Stay up. Oh gosh. Oh.
All right, for the par cleanup.
Oh man.
Make sure to take my
One
time,
up,
do my
3
routine
to
because I
play.
needed it. Did I finally take the lead?
Let's take the lead.
One ladder climb at a time.
All right, I feel like I pretty much have to go perfect on these back 3.
I'd say he's right, except for he's probably gonna need better than perfect because I'm gonna go perfect. All right, Mitch, so I know you mentioned earlier you're talking about your aspirations to make disc golf a full-time thing, hit the tour. So I had a couple goals in my mind as I was gearing up for the Pro Tour. I wanted to have $10,000 in my savings just to make sure the pressure was a little bit off on the course and I could have a little bit of a cushion. I wanted to have a sponsor that could help me cover some, whether it was the discs, whether it was a little bit of entry fees, whether it was a little bit of monthly, whatever. I wanted to have a sponsorship, and I had a goal to be 10-10 rated or above. I spent most of that 10K building out my van, so I ended up not really having the cushion, but I had the other things up to that point. So do you have anything like that in your mind as you gear up, or what are some goals that you have before you feel ready?
I'm thinking like kind of slow growth mindset right now for sure. Just making sure all of my foundations are really solid. I'm really lucky right now with Another Round Austin to have their support going into this season. They're gonna help me play a lot more tournaments than I could otherwise, to get me a lot more competitive, time under pressure. I think is huge for me because I have a lot of, I feel like my mechanics are decent and I know what to fix. As I've been coaching some kids as well, which is
That's awesome.
pretty crazy. So like, I think that's all pretty solid. Really, saving up some money, making sure that if I do get the opportunity to hit some tour stops, that I can absolutely do that is going to be huge over this next year. Yeah. And then my biggest goal right now is to qualify for the Open at Austin when that's in town. I think if I can just qualify for it, that'll definitely prove something to myself, I would say. Sure. Just being able to show that I'm one of the best in Austin, that I've been out hustling everybody. I hope, at least.
That's a big way I gained confidence, was knowing that I was putting in more work. It really gave me some peace of mind. So yeah, I think if you put in that time, you make the sacrifices, you pick, maybe I'm not hanging out with the friends tonight, as much as it sucks.
Yeah.
I'd love to spend a lot more time with my buddies, but you gotta make sacrifices to be great at anything. So I think, yeah, it's Absolutely. Good that you have some of that stuff in mind already.
Absolutely.
Jump forward.
Good shot.
A little too up on the jump, but that was solid. I actually just realized if you struggle putting too much effort into your legs, come try this hole, because if you try running up too fast on those first 2 steps, you're just gonna slide out. So you gotta be slow and then explode into those last 2.
True.
Good shot, good shot. We got a putt.
We made it up there. All right, this is where we have to make the correction. We missed 2 C2 putts low. Let me give this what it needs. Little too much. Oh.
You know, guys, we got a saying on the Connor O'Reilly YouTube channel: you don't correct a past miss, you just create a bigger miss. Play the shot at hand.
Oh, man.
Play the shot at hand. It's a hard thing to do, though.
Dang it.
For the bird.
Oh, good putt.
Ugh.
Out of my hand, it was in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, finally.
Your alignment's been money, though, and I think that shows. If you've never tried something like that step-through putt Mitch is doing and you struggle with Circle 2, maybe try something new. Could have you finding your line and scoring more. And we all know if you can score 1, 2, sometimes 3 strokes from Circle 2, it can take that round from hot to great. It can take that round from bad to emotionally acceptable.
Yeah, exactly. So he's 2 up with 2 to play. There's a chance. There's a chance. That's all I'm saying. I have to park this one. The toughest par 3 in Austin. It's not over with. It's Connor Seabox.
All right, the iconic 17. You gotta love it. A little bit of a high floor with these mounds. Not too low of a ceiling. And a lot of room to work with left and right. 440. It's gonna take a pump. Oh, that destroyer is getting really straight. Loved it initially, but didn't have the height to fight out.
Let's go.
There's a chance. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought, out of my hand, I thought it was so good, but it was just too low. Too low.
All right. It's time.
Let's see what he's made of. Better height on a similar line.
If he gets off that tree, we're looking at it.
Oh, he's butting.
Oh, we are edge of circle.
We are
edge of circle. We are applying the pressure.
Good shot.
Anyway.
All right. Mitch is up there inside the circle. I need to apply some pressure here to keep my 1-stroke lead. Well, consistently, I'm releasing it right there, so I feel good about how my release is coming out. I just need to put a little hyzer on it. The biggest prut of the Dilly Disc Golf channel.
Let's go, y'all. There's a chance.
Let's go.
There's a chance. Oh, that's so electric. This isn't scripted. This is not scripted whatsoever. We couldn't do that if we tried.
And that's the beauty of live sports, even though this is post-produced, but either way, you're getting to see what happened live. So.
A birdie on 17 goes so long for morale. Let me tell you. Oh my God.
You're certified. You're backhand certified, Mitch. There you go.
Backhand certified. If you've made it all the way through Connor's video and through my video, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. As you know,
He does at least. No, yeah, of course we do. No.
Two professional disc golfers trying to keep y'all entertained, as well as throw some discs pretty well. I wish we had a little better golf in us today. I think we're both.
The start was bad. I think we've come along here towards the back, but there's always more.
What we did do, we did keep it interesting. He only has one stroke on me going into this hole. We gotta.
And Mitch has the box too, so he can put the pressure on right here.
We gotta hope.
This is it.
I gotta send a nuke around the corner, get to looking at it, and maybe just some razzing. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens.
When desperation hits, all bets are off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a center ball there.
Good move on it. That's gonna get around the corner.
Looking to do that, but maybe just a little bit more. We'll see. But I'd be happy with that. We're going to show Mitch that Pro Tour speed right there.
Oh, it's looking good too. All right.
Not going to be that big of a difference, honestly. But
first throw, first to apply pressure. We put this one real close. Hopefully we can rattle his knees a little bit. And be an old man.
I know, I've been doing my backwards walking on the treadmill.
Dang it, it's not the backwards walking. The knees are probably better than mine.
Max incline 2 miles per hour. I promise it's better than you think.
All right, y'all. It's
really good.
It's time to execute. Oh, you gotta give it a little more.
All right, he's got a chance to redeem that C2. That's what he was looking for. He wanted to just
do it on an impressive shot, you know? Can't just park it. Nobody wants a tap in to win. Come on now.
A little bit of optionality to this approach. Nothing on the right side though. I'm too far left. I'm gonna go Luna. Just kind of play straight at it.
Drop. Sorry, did I say that? Dang it.
Oh, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
That's a good shot, brother. Way to lock it down. You know what? I'm still going to finish strong. Still going to can this putt, so I can say he's only taken me by 1 stroke.
I think every loss can have lessons, and I'm sure there's a few Mitch will take away from today. And I'm sure even in my win, I'm going to take some lessons away that I need to freaking start locking in for the season, because I can't come out missing the first 7 gaps.
And don't take this as an excuse, but I'm going to give it anyway. I also work until 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, when he told me that yesterday, I was a little
4:30. So I had about 4 to 4.5 hours of sleep before this.
It doesn't matter how able and strong and mentally adept you are, the body's going to catch up eventually, and you need that. You need at least a little 7 ball, you know.
And it caught up, let me tell you. So, we'll see about a little rematch action. All right, we got a 45-footer left. This would be, I'd be pretty proud to end it on this one. 2 birdies on the last 2. Redeem myself for some of these C2 putts. And only come up 1 shy of taking them down, or at least tying. All right. Oh. I'm gonna take the par on the last.
You love to finish with birdie here on 18. I feel like a birdie to finish your round, it can erase a lot of things, and sometimes I just forget about everything except for that, and just take that with me to the next one.
So, good round, sir.
Yes.
Great round.
Good battle.
Thanks so much for letting me on your channel.
Absolutely. And, thanks for
coming to hang out on mine.
Yes, as well.
How long would you say realistically I have putting in basically full-time effort into disc golf, like a full-time job, before I could be playing at the tour level?
Hit me up in a couple weeks, and maybe once you can beat me. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I think, Mitch has a lot of skills. He definitely shows a lot of promise. I think, like he said, keep playing tournaments. You get a lot of experience. Maybe it might be 6 months, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, but I think you're definitely knocking on that door. And so I think just keep putting in the work, and then, that non-linear growth that we all see, one day all of a sudden, boom, you're up there, and you're like, oh, wait, I used to be back there. And so just keep putting in those steps and stacking days, like LeBron likes to say.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you so much. So if you want to see me, sleep deprivation, man, hell of a drug. If you want to see me keep stacking on these days and putting in a lot of time and effort into disc golf, and hopefully making it as entertaining as possible for you. Hit that subscribe button real quick. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to Connor already, go do that as well. But we really appreciate you joining us, especially if you made it to the very end. You're a real one, and we appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.